Mark is currently running your show, Viva S Club.
Viva S Club.
Awesome. Yeah. Did you guys find shooting in Barcelona different than shooting in like England or in the United States?
It was at first.
Yeah.
It was quite a change at first, yeah.
Because a lot of the crew learn Spanish, so you have to try and learn Spanish very quickly. But we had a good laugh with them, even though sometimes we can't speak Spanish anyway, but a lot of the time we'll be having a good laugh with the crew, even though we couldn't speak the language. We'll be like, haha, yeah.
Any language barriers then? Like when you were in the US, do you have a hard time, anybody has a hard time understanding your accent?
Sometimes.
Well, most people thought we were from Australia.
Yeah.
I had a problem mainly with people understanding me. They'd be like, what?
And me as well, like,
okay.
Now in the TV series Viva S Club, you guys as a group are pretty much relatively unknown. Do you remember what that was like, not being recognized like that in public and that?
Absolutely,
Do you miss it? Do you miss your privacy?
Yeah. Then you go out and you don't recognize. Yeah.
For sure.
It's really refreshing.
It would be.
Also in the TV series Viva S Club, in the show, Paul decides to leave.
I want to leave the band.
You stop mucking around.
And I know that happened in real life, so how did that affect all you guys?
It's about a year ago
Yeah,
now.
so a year ago in June.
Yeah.
It's gone so quickly.
It ended it ended really nicely, like his last date was the Jubilee, so that was a big celebration.
Then a party.
And it was a really big party, and he wanted to go, so we were all cool.
It was like, yeah, go on, get out of here.
It's kind of nice because it all ended, when we speak with those people quite a bit.
So you guys are still in touch?
Yeah, so it's not like we're falling out or anything like that, so it was really nice. It was a great thing.
All right. Well, you guys are still 1 in a million without him. But, yeah, I gotta tell you.
That'd be nice.
Well, I'm on the topic of millions. Why don't we take a look at your video, 2 in a million?
Woo! You're my number one. Off our debut album, S Club. Yay!
And coming up after the break, you're going to get to see us a bit more, get to know us a bit more, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Oh, that Joe S Club had a top 40 hit in Germany before joining S Club. Welcome back. Now, actually, I should be hanging out solo with Joe, but as we told you earlier, she hurt her back, so she's up resting. So now, the rest of them are going to fill in for Joe. So how you doing, Joes?
Yeah.
So that's a nice burp. I'm sure Joe will appreciate that.
For that. Yeah, that's
So can you tell me, I know Joe had a top 40 hit in Germany before she was a part of S Club. So how did she get that? How did she do that?
She was in a band in Germany called 2-4 Family.
2-4 Family?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all we know.
Yeah, that's all we know. But I don't know how she got into it.
No. We really don't know that much about it, right?
Okay.
But we know that that's...
All right, and I know she's got a bingo addiction.
Yeah.
You guys see her playing bingo all the time? Terrible. Does she ever win?
You got to tell her about that addiction, man.
4 times a week.
My mum and dad have it.
I thought you guys were supposed to be busy. 4 times a week for bingo? That's...
Yeah, we're just taking that time off for the moment.
And what did you say? Does she win?
It's an evening thing, so she works in the daytime. In the evening, she goes to bingo with her mum.
I think she's won a few times.
A few times.
Yeah.
But you know, she said that she won £2,000, remember?
Yeah.
Day after that, she won one day she won £1,000. She won the next day she won another £1,000.
Wow.
That's quite good.
That's all.
And then since then she's lost about 4.
Yeah. If you go 4 times a week, then you
Yeah.
So the next video we're going to take a look at is Natural. Guys, can you tell us a little something about that?
Actually, I think it's one of my favourite videos.
Because she sings in it, that's why.
No. I think it was a really enjoyable day because we were on a beach all day and it was just really chilled, wasn't it?
It was a nice
really
beach,
nice. I don't mean like looks-wise. I mean just the day of it. It was really good fun and it was really.
Yeah, it looks like a nice video.
It was.
It's because they got the pout all day and just under the water and on the beach spread out. The boys.
Usually when you're in the studio and it's hot and this one was out on the beach and it was really.
No, that must have been a nice change.
It was. Yeah. But anyway, should we see it?
Let's do that.
Okay, as promised, we've got some one-on-one time with the group members. Right now I'm with Hannah.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Now we've heard that you're pretty active, like when your time off. Do you think you'd be an athlete, maybe if you weren't a member of S Club?
I don't know if I could be. I might like to be, but I don't think I would be.
No.
But yeah, I do enjoy sport and I enjoy doing stuff.
What sorts of sports do you like?
I don't do so much. Actually, I've started up again. I've been doing like kick aerobics and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
that's fun.
Karate and things. But I'm quite early on in the whole scheme of it, so I'm not that good at all. So, but yeah, and I was younger, I used to do like tennis.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Now, were you surprised when Paul decided to leave the group? Did you know before anybody else?
No, I wasn't surprised at all. I mean, obviously it was a big decision, so we was thinking about it for ages. So yeah, he spoke to me about it and put us in the group, and it was all sorted out. But no, it wasn't a surprise.
Are you guys still dating then?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So when you get home, does he ask you like, how's it going?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's quite weird that I go back to him and tell him about S Club now he's out of it, but it's all kind of fell into place really nicely, and it feels how it's meant to be. So
Okay.
it's all great. Yeah.
Good. Now you're characterized as sort of the cute, sweet S-Clubber.
Yeah.
Is that how you are in real life, do you think?
I don't think most people describe me as the cute, sweet one, really. It's just the chubby cheeks. But no, I mean, elements of me must come across on TV, but I don't think, I wouldn't say I'm the cute, sweet one. I don't know.
Who would be then?
I think that's the whole thing about it. I don't think you can put everyone in a category, because in ways we're similar, in ways we're different. It's hard to put a label on anyone really. So I don't think anyone else is the cute sweet one either.
Well, we've got John coming up after the break.
Yeah.
Could you tell us something about John that maybe nobody else knows?
John can... Oh, he can do this funny thing on the floor, but if you ask him to do it, I don't know if it's have room to do it. And it's funny.
Like breakdancing?
In a way, he kind of goes on his back, splits his legs, and then kind of goes over like in a bit of a triangle shape. It's quite funny, but I don't know if there's enough room to do it.
Well, that's interesting. Maybe I will ask him to do that.
Oh no, I really couldn't.
Now look at you, John. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me. That was awesome. Don't you guys go anywhere. We've got John S. Club coming up after the break.
Got my whole shoe.